Let's get into the mess.
Jealousy is a disease, remember that, diamond?
Savage, but I love being bad. Hopped up on my feelings and I hopped in my bag. I'm a real hood bitch, I don't give a fuck. Talk shit, you getting hit.
So yeah, let's get into this. 30. Ooh, I turn 30 next month. I feel like, how do I feel? For me, I feel excited. I feel like in my 20s, I've made all the mistakes you can make. Honestly, everything that you can think of from 20 to 29, I've made a good fair amount of mistakes and I'm over it. So, not saying you're gonna make mistakes in your 30s or 40s or etc. But I've gotten better with what I've learned and just how far I've come. So that I feel like is exciting for me. But I just think I'm excited to get into my 30s. I'm so over my 20s. So much has happened. I feel like I'm officially closing a chapter in my life that needed to be closed years ago, but I wasn't even going to be able to get this far had a lot of incidents not happened. So having come this far, I'm shocked. It feels like the more hurdles I go through, there's always more along the way. So I feel like I'm accepting that about life as I get closer to 30. I'm like, okay, well, there's always going to be something going on. So just taking it on the chin and just really prevailing. That's been honestly my new favorite word. Prevailing and pushing through. I feel like 30, I know myself a lot better. No one can even try bullshit with me. Like, I am not the 1 or the 2 or the 3. So that's exciting. As far as knowing myself, knowing what my likes and dislikes are, I'm not as male-centered as I used to be. It really took me getting out of a super abusive relationship to understand that I was going through a phase of just constantly being male-centered and identifying my whole life based on that. I did start stripping at 21, still in the sex work industry, but that's another video for another day. And I could see when I started that industry, that kind of pushed me more into being male-centered. I'm still in the sex work industry, but I'm not as male-centered, if that makes sense. So that's something that I'm glad as I've gotten closer to 30, accepted about myself, or at least a hurdle that I've gotten over. I'm like, dang, I'm so happy I'm not so male-centered anymore. Dating, I've noticed I'm more attractive to men. I never used to feel attractive, especially when I was dating or in the wrong relationships or dating wrong men. I always just felt unattractive. So after my last relationship, I've really been putting effort into my beauty and just the little things that work for me, taking my health more seriously. There's just so many factors to it. It's actually crazy. I've been through so much and I'm still going through it. Like, this is just the beginning of me entering a new transition of life that I feel like is going to be more positive for me, more abundant, more prosperous. I'm excited for my future. I feel like I have had moments where I've been in a really dark state of mind, but I truly have been trying to work on transmuting energy and turning those bad moments into something great, which makes no sense to some people, but it does to me. trying to really keep my peace of mind. That's like the new rich to me. It's just like having moments where I can truly have my peace of mind and just controlling myself. Because there's always someone trying it. There's always someone trying me. But I feel like one of the things I could not grasp is just controlling myself more than trying to control everything around me. So I've been mastering that. It's a work in progress every day, but I've been mastering that and pretty proud of myself. So yeah, we'll see what the next journey, what lies in my journey, or what lies in the next chapter. But I think things are gonna be moving in a more positive direction. My other rule I've made with myself going into my 30s is not taking any more toxicity. I don't care who you are. Like, if you're toxic, I'm blocking you. Block, delete. Like, I'm not in the mood. I can't deal with any more toxicity from myself, family, friends, guys. Nope, I'm not in the mood. Like, something needs to change, because I can't keep, going on an endless cycle. It's literally, you're insane. I'm insane if I'm gonna keep tolerating that behavior from anyone, anything. So holding that promise I've been keeping that promise. I feel like getting out of my abusive relationship, my ex honestly was trying to make me lose my mind, and I pretty much lost it all for a second. So and I'm learning that not everybody is your friend, not everybody's cool with you. And I'm also learning as I get close to my 30s, sometimes it's cool to be alone. Like, I am learning to value good relationships and friendships in my life when they come, of course. But I feel like I'm going through such a deep transition that I'll find my people when it's time. But yeah, I, just truly valuing and keeping integrity and character as the main important thing for me. So, like I said, it's all a journey. It's all a work in progress. I don't compete with anybody but me. That's how I feel. So, I still have so many hills to climb, but I'm glad I've made it this far. Like, looking at how I was 6 months ago and how I am now, I honestly learned to just have faith, because I don't know how I've made it this far. God, the universe, my ancestors, but yeah. So I guess this is just a random video, but if there's anything you could take from this video, is definitely I don't even know, like, love yourself. Honestly, I wouldn't say this is going to be so much a self-help channel, but it's going to be a channel where you can take from my stories, learn from me, or just feel like you have someone to talk to or relate to. And yeah, so I turn 30 next month. I'm like not excited, but I'm grateful to be alive. So it's not my birthday yet, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm like speaking good. You gotta speak good things over yourself, speak life over yourself. So anyway, I wish everyone a good day, whatever you do. Also, I've been reminding people to take really good care of yourself and like do a lot of self-care. Last thing, one thing I've learned as I've gotten closer to my 30s, I tell people, like, I literally treat myself like a baby. I give myself the ultimate self-care. If I'm not feeling it, I pour into myself. So that's like a new thing I'm learning. But anyway, it's a Thursday, so I don't have any idea how editing works. So my first few videos are going to probably look a little chaotic and random, but I kind of like it that way. I don't like things just so perfect and pristine, especially if I'm still figuring things out. So thanks for listening to this tangent. yeah, and I'll see you next time. Bye.